Simulcasting live on Subspace. Welcome, cadets, to episode 6 of Priority One Empire Live, your number one source for the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Empire news. I'm your Emperor, and you will kneel in my presence. Assisting me tonight are some of my best commanders, the Lord Sir Cooksalot and our resident Artist of Death, PANDA. As we are preparing for war against the Voth, join me around the Dobbo table at Nimbus Instance number 3 as we continue our long and bloody war to cleanse the system of any trash and claim our spoils of war. We are the Priority One Empire. It is our birthright to rule.
Long live Emperor Summers. Long live the Empire.
Long live Emperor Summers. Long live the Empire.
Before we go any further, Sir Cooksalot, brief the Empire on the new gear some of my loyal subjects will receive during tonight's campaign, please.
It's my pleasure, my Emperor. Our first gear of the night is a Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code. So for your chance to win, tune in every Saturday to Priority One Empire Live and enter the keyword into our live chat. There is new gear every show, so make sure you tune in for your chance to win.
Awesome. Fantastic. I'm just getting set up here. So, for your chance to win a Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code, we would like you to type in the word Nimbus into the chat now. It doesn't matter what platform you are viewing us on. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, doesn't matter. Just throw the word Nimbus into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance for winning this draw. Where am I? Sir Cooksalot, after conquering the Dobbo table, what's our heading for tonight's simulation?
Cadets, we're heading to the contested Voth zone to do battle in the name of the Emperor and defeat the Voth in the contested zone of the Solon Dyson Sphere. Everyone, this is your chance to get Dyson's marks, XP, and most importantly, that dilithium.
The Priority One Empire staff creates only the best content for the galaxy. If you have any questions about the show, the weekly free gear, the Empire, or more, then you will click on the follow button in Twitch to be notified when we're on the air. On behalf of the Priority One Empire staff, we will allow you to continue to praise us, now and forever. Long live the Empire!
If you're looking to advance your career by joining a warlike community in Star Trek Online, then sign up and join Priority One Empire today at PriorityOneArmada.com. We have Terran fleets all over the galaxy on both PC and console platforms. You may request an audience to speak with one of our leaders or labor workers by joining the Priority One chat channel in-game. Simply type /channel_join space Priority One into the in-game chat box and hit the enter key.
Why not treat yourself to the spoils from our latest victories? Check out our Empire-themed merchandise available now at our Cafe Press store. If you've had your fill of our plunder, then you'll want to contributing to the success of Priority One Empire Live. This will make our glorious Emperor very happy. So click the donate button on our Twitch page now, or feel the wrath of the entire Empire. All multiverse donations go into services that allow us to continue to bring new and exciting content to our online community. These links mentioned and more can be found below on our Twitch page.
Oh, wow. You're doing great.
So I know this isn't scripted, but I totally loved the change in tone there as you were reading that part out. If you could have done it a little bit quicker, like you normally hear on the radio, it would have been fantastic. Anyway, yes, enough of this merchant talk. We have a great deal of war news to cover this week. So, Sir Cooksalot, tell us about the first item of the night, please.
Rule of acquisition number 74. Knowledge equals profit. Captains, 15% key cell and key ring bundle.
Whoa.
Any wise captain knows that when a sale this good comes your way, it's best to take advantage of it. we are pleased to announce that Ferengi merchants are putting a 15% sale on keys from April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific time to April 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now is the best time for captains to load up on your keys and grab those ships you've been eyeing. Remember, captains, rule of acquisition number 22, a wise man can hear profit in the wind. Now is the time to act.
So, this was definitely a nice surprise. I actually wasn't expecting a sale to actually land this week on the keys. But I'll start off with you, Panda. Did you take advantage of it at all?
Already have.
Yes. All right. Awesome.
Yep.
How much was it? Like a 20-pack, with the ultimate tech upgrade, or was there anything else?
And if they're running the 20-pack with the ultimate tech upgrade, why get anything else, honestly?
Right, exactly, yeah. How about you, Jason? Did you... by the way, guys, I'm adjusting the volume levels, so if the guys are a little bit low, please let us know in the chat. I have just turned them up there a little bit, so hopefully you'll be able to hear them a little bit better. Anyway, Jason, did you take advantage of this key sale?
No, it seems like every time I have money to put towards Zen, I find something else that I wanted. I ended up at a thrift store and found a circular saw for $8 that works. So, my Zen money went towards my circular saw that I bought, so...
Gotcha. You have to get these things, I suppose. I actually haven't taken advantage of this yet myself, but I really, really want to. I just have to try and find the money. That's the problem. If I could only win the lotto. If I could win the lotto, I'd be set.
Still got a little time.
I've been sitting there looking at that lotto for a long time too. There, summers. It's just, money's just always tight for me right now. But hopefully sometime soon. And plus, I'm trying to put a little bit of money also away towards the next lifetime subscription sale because I really want that before I do anything else.
Right. Yeah, you've been talking about that for quite a while, actually. The lifetime. I know that you're very eager to get it, and it's absolutely fantastic. But this is going until, what did you say, Monday, wasn't it? April 15th. So
yes,
I might pick up 20 keys and chance my arm with the Infinity lockbox because that's the best lockbox in game, and those ultimate tech upgrades are just fantastic, especially if you're upgrading reputation gear, because that's the most expensive gear to upgrade. So yeah, you can never have too many of those ultimate tech upgrades. By the way, want to say welcome to Andrew UND123, who has just followed our channel there a few minutes ago. Thank you, Andrew. We appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the show. We broadcast every Saturday on multiple platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and we cover the latest news in Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada /Empire. And once we finish with that, then we move on to our away mission. We team up with you guys, the viewers, and we go off and we play some bit of content together. It might be the Badlands Battle Zone one week, and the next week it could be the Dyson Sphere Ground Battle Zone. So yeah, it's always something different each week, and you get to earn marks, you get to earn dilithium and loot and XP and all that good stuff. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the show. Right, let's move on. Panda, item number 2, the charge for Zen. Get a bonus. Tell us all about that, please.
Well, on the subject of fiscal responsibility, or lack thereof, we have exciting news. Captains on PC will be able to enjoy a bonus on purchase Zen from April 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific to April 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific. Captains will earn an extra bonus on purchase Zen when you charge through a direct credit card purchase, PayPal, Skrill, Boa Compra, Exola, PaySafeCard, or Steam. I am almost convinced at least 2 of those are made up. But even if you get the I think like even $10 is $10 US is the lowest charge you can make in a transaction. That'll get you a 150 Zen bonus.
Nice. Yeah, I'm actually looking here. I've never heard of Skrill Boa Campra. Is that how you pronounce it? Boa Campra? I've never heard of those.
I want to know.
I have no idea what those are. Anyway.
Yeah.
By the way, Farnsworth in Twitch chat saying that he got 20 boxes and 3 T6 Infinity. Congrats. I'm just going to grind my teeth over here.
Yeah.
Also, apparently 5 is the minimum on Steam.
All right. Okay. Cool. So, Jason, I'm assuming you haven't been able to pick up any Zen this time around.
No.
But I'm guessing if you had the money to spare, you probably would.
Well, yeah, I would probably have to go through the PayPal or the Steam part, but, because, of course, I don't have a credit card or,
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the other 3 are either, so...
How about you, Panda? Did you have to pick up any Zen this time around for those keys that you got, or did you already have the Zen saved up?
Even if I didn't have, even if I actually had any Zen right now, which the costume sale last weekend kind of took care of.
Right.
No, I definitely got a sizable amount, and let's just leave it at that.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, like I was saying earlier with the keys, I need to pick up a bit of Zen, but I just have to get the money for it. And if I can at all, I always try to do it whenever there's one of these sales. And it's actually kind of sweet for me in a way because obviously I'm in Europe, and whenever I charge or purchase Zen, I'm getting this bonus, but because I'm paying euros instead of US dollars, I'm also getting another bonus on top of it. But I suppose it all works out at the end of the day. But yeah, it's always nice to get that extra little bit of Zen on top of it, whenever you are charging and topping up your account. Right. It is time to announce the winner of our first giveaway for tonight. If we wanted you to type in the word Nimbus, and we're going to close the lines now. And we are going to announce the winner of that Gamma Vanguard starter pack. And the winner is Andrew UND123. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, because I mentioned him a minute ago.
Yep.
Right.
Congratulations.
There you go, Andrew.
Great timing. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. I was like, why does that sound familiar? The penny dropped. The penny dropped. I'm running on fumes tonight, so I'm not exactly firing on all cylinders. But please contact us. Let us know what your real-world email address is, and we will send that code to you at the end of the show. Also, want to welcome Iloctus of Borgi, and then R. Damien and Jam 9000. Sorry guys for butchering your names, but these are 3 guys that just followed our channel there within the last few minutes. Welcome to the show, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and we appreciate your support. But moving on to the next part, we are going to introduce the Grand Duke Lord Bacon to talk to us about the Priority One Empire Month, and specifically the giveaway or competition that we're running for the entire month of April. Lord Bacon.
Long live the Empire, long live Emperor Summers.
Indeed.
Yes. It is week 2 entries this week for the Sticks giveaway, and for those of you who might be joining us for the first time, I'm just going to go through it pretty quick. We're giving away on April 27th the T6 Sticks Dreadnought cruiser. Now, this is going to be a little different. We typically just give away the ship and that's it, but in this case, we are actually doing a complete build. I want to thank Rikers, Mark, Panzer, and others for the donations and putting this build together. Now, I do want to just emphasize that, we're using items that are, we can't use things that are reputation or fleet because those are obviously a character on pickup. But we are able to put together a really nice build here. In fact, I just finished some of it up today.
Nice.
Yeah, the weapons, you're getting the Terran-linked weapons, crit DX4s, crit D over damage, or whatever it is, epic Mark 15s. We're going to do 4 beam banks, and we're going to do 4 beam arrays. They're all done. We're also going to do the epic Mark 15 Aegis set, all 3 pieces to that set. You're going to get an epic warp drive with that ship. You're also going to get devices, large weapon shield, auxiliary, and engine batteries. You're going to get about 20 of those each. You're going to get all the engineering consoles, all the science consoles, all the tactical consoles. Everything with that is Mark 15 epic, all done.
Nice.
On top of that, we're going to also include items from the Emperor's Lockbox. This includes the Approaching Agony Universal Console, the Emperor's Execution Spinnator, the Deploy Agony Field, and Deploy Ambush Turrets. Also included are the 3 ground and space traits from that box. So you're getting all of that. But we're not finished. We are going to also give you from the Lobby store the Terran Discovery uniform. And even though we cannot give you the Emperor's Sword, we're going to give you 5 Infinity promo R&D packs. So if you don't get the promo ship, you're going to have enough Lobby to purchase your own Emperor's Sword. That's the grand prize.
You're a winner.
Last week I announced during the show that we were including a second prize of a $20 art card code. Well, we now have a third prize. It'll be a $10 art card code. So 3 lucky winners. One's going to win a $10 art code, one's going to win a $20 art code, and one's going to win the ship with everything. So I am putting up in the stream chat now the link for you to go out and enter for this week's giveaway. When you enter for that, we just ask 3 simple questions: where you're watching us from, your ID on that stream, so that if we need to get a hold of you outside STO, and your in-game ad handle. We do not use any of that information, spam you, or any such way. We just simply using it for this giveaway, and so that we can get a hold of you. So go out now. The link will be open until about the end of the show. So, yeah, it is a massive giveaway, and we just now included that third prize.
This is awesome. So, just to clarify some of the things that you were talking about there, you're getting the ship and a fully epicked out build.
Correct.
Weapons, gear, consoles, you name it, it's all included in this. This is a full build. But like you had said, we can't give any reputation items, so you'll have to modify the build. Whoever the winner is will have to modify the build themselves, but they still have all this really good epic gear, Mark 15, and they might be able to split some of it between a few of their characters, or they might sell a bit and make a nice little bit of EC from some of the stuff they don't want.
Exactly. I mean, the epic phaser relays, I mean, those are, really nice. If you got that Aegis set, it's, it's an older set in game, but still a good set if you got a character who really aren't ready to put into a fleet build yet, but you at least want to have something. But yeah, it's all Mark 15. I just finished the last of the upgrades on the weapons and re-engineering them today, so it's all ready to go. And Rikers did a lot of help also on that. So this is the first time we've ever done. I mean, we've given away a ton of T6 ships throughout our shows, but this is the first time we were actually putting a build with it.
So, like you said earlier, each week for the entire month of April, during each show, so every Saturday, there's going to be a link put into the chat, and you guys can enter that night. And the following week, there'll be a new link, and you'll be able to enter again. So the more shows you tune into, the more opportunities you get to sign up, which in turn gives more opportunities to win, basically. Isn't that right?
Correct. So you have the opportunity of a maximum of 4 entries. On the 27th, we'll close it out just a tad bit before we end the show. We'll take all the entries, we'll put them into a big drum, spin them around, use a random number generator. I'll probably have my dog pick a number, and then we'll pick the third prize, the second prize, and the grand prize. I do warn you, whoever wins this ship, when we send it to you via email, I think there's going to be close to about 30 to 40 items we have to send. Nice. So you definitely got to make sure you got your email open, because it's a lot. In fact, we got it in one of our fleet vaults right now, and there was some other stuff in there, and we don't even have all of it in there. So it's actually between a couple. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff we're going to be sending. So yeah, get your entry in. Do it now. Don't wait till the end of the show, because once we end, we're going to close it out. I'll be posting the link throughout the show. For those of you who come in, if you're late or whatnot. Well, if you're late, you're late. So we'll do that. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. This is something, like I said, we've never done, and it's a good build. Panzer put together a great build for this. Even if you just, like I said, Winters is right. If you want to part it out to other characters, sell it, it's up to you. But if you just have a character you want to put it into and just start with it, it's all there. Plus that T6 ship is scalable, so you can already start using it. Obviously you can't put the higher grade stuff in till later, but it's a scalable ship, so you've got it from the beginning.
Yeah, so that's the news there. You've put the link in already, James, is that right?
Yes, I have. I'll go ahead and do it again.
Awesome. Right, okay, sweet. Right, before we move on, I seen that Andrew, who won the first Gamma Vanguard starter pack, said that basically he already had it, and he's offered us to re-roll it. What do you guys think? He doesn't want it, he's already got it, so re-roll?
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll it.
Re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay, we will re-roll. And he's just confirmed there again. He says, please do. So thank you, Andrew. That is very, very good of you. We will roll the dice now. So the winner of the Gamma Vanguard starter pack is Just Looking. I like that name. Just Looking. Congratulations. You have won the Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. So please contact us. Send us a whisper. And let us know what your real-world email address is, and we will send that prize to you at the end of the show. That is care of Andrew, who originally won it, but he already had it, so be sure and give Andrew a big thumbs up and a thank you there. And thank you, Andrew, for that. That's really, really good of you, to offer it up again, because you already had it. So, yeah, thanks a million, dude.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Right, let's move on to item number 3. Sir Cooksalot, resist the Borg.
The Borg Red Alert will be available for a limited time from Thursday, April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time to Monday, April 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time to all players level 50 and up. Romulan players must have selected a faction. You'll receive 35 marks of your choice every time you play this task force operation, and there will be no cooldown for it. You'll be able to find the Red Alert in the Task Force Operations menu.
So, this weekend, as you said, there is a Borg Red Alert weekend. Panda, we'll start off with you. Do you have any characters that you need marks on, or are you going to take an advantage of this weekend? Do you care about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? All that sort of stuff?
I just got... Because I got the Discovery Ops pack when it came out, but I haven't actually touched... I haven't touched the Klingon ships recently. In fact, actually, I've only did anything with my Gagarin up until now, but because my KDF is a control build, I finally pulled that Raptor, that Bird of Prey out, and have been leveling it like mad with the Red Alert. Oh, nice. And you're getting good XP in the Red Alerts? Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet. Excellent stuff. How about you, Jason? Have you been taking advantage of the Borg Red Alert weekend at all?
No, I haven't. I think I overdid that before it actually went away
Mm-hmm.
and only come back for the limited time.
Yeah.
So, it's just not one of those things that I just jump on to go for,
Right.
Got burnt out from it before, so.
Yeah. I never really done an awful lot. So, like what Panda was saying there, for a new ship and building up the mastery, they were fantastic for doing that because you were always getting double XP in them. But then they took them the red alerts out and they started making them into these weekend events, and I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not I like this new way or I prefer the other way. It's good in one way that they now reward 35 marks for any reputation. Before it was 10 marks, but you also qualified for the daily bonus of 55 marks. So you would start. Let's say if you claimed Omega marks, you would get 65 marks for the first run and 10 marks thereafter for each time you claimed Omega marks again. And I don't know, I feel like the 35 marks not qualifying for the daily bonus, I don't know, it kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I really wish that it still qualified for that daily bonus. What do you guys think?
It would probably be nice on that. It might get, I would think, might get me more to do it more often.
Mm-hmm.
With the lack of cooldown, though, and the fact that I don't think
Yes.
any pug you go in with, there really is not a challenge to it.
Right.
So that's like maybe 2-3 extra run-throughs. That's like 10 extra minutes to get the equivalent amount of marks.
Right.
So I honestly didn't play it that much because after you get the daily bonus for a mark type, it's like 10 is just didn't seem.
Right.
Yes, Sorcerer 21B, there is a challenge to the game in certain situations, but switching it to a 0 cooldown limited time event, it's not going to qualify for the daily, but like I said, that's 2 more playthroughs. That's an extra 10 minutes on a character. Plus, you're going to get that XP anyway, so you wouldn't get that.
You bring up a very good point there that there's no cooldowns on them, and that's really it, isn't it? It's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Which way do you go? You're trading off some things one way and you're gaining them the other way. They go fast. I can remember when I started playing this game and going into board red alerts, and the sight of a board tactical cube. Oh man, it would send me flying in the other direction so quick.
and now it's like, oh, thank God, a tactical cube. I can finally feel something.
Right, I know. Yeah, exactly. God, I can remember those days. Yeah, I really hated the sight. And the Unimatrix then at the end. It was like, oh no, not the Unimatrix. Wow, things have definitely changed. There's been a lot of power creep actually since those days. That's going back, 6-7 years ago or more. But anyway, let's move on to item number 4. Panda, the Infinity Lockbox returns. Please tell us all about that.
Of course, Your
Thank you.
Majesty. The Infinity Lockbox, which contains prizes from nearly all previously retired lockboxes, will be available again. And this time around, it is even easier to acquire one because you'll be able to get it and the current box for free in the Dilithium store. Also, now they're in the C store. They are available for a bundle of 20 each, also for free.
Nice.
As part of the ongoing effort to update, fan favorite ships that were T5 and now need to be, upgraded a little more, the Tholian Orb Weaver has been removed as a choice from the T5 ship package, and the Recluse Carrier is now no longer available from the low-buy store because they have been replaced with T6 versions of each. Which we'll talk about more about those ships next. In addition, contents of the Infinity box itself have been updated to include items from the Swarm lockbox, including the Herc Ravager.
Cool.
the escort carrier, also the console, so the deconstructive resonance emitter, and phasic harmonic weapons, which will also still include a chance of winning a Herc Vanity Shield.
So the Infinity lockbox is the best lockbox in game because you get so much stuff apart from whatever the current lockbox is, because you know that has the new shiny in it. But I don't know anyone that doesn't really go for Infinity. Everybody goes for Infinity, don't they? I assume you guys go for Infinity if you're going to open any lockbox. Panda?
Unless there's something I specifically want from it. Like, I would. It's still my dream to have a Kelvin timeline constitution. Right. But I've resigned myself to just hoarding EC until I can finally get one off the exchange, because running theme of my luck for these kinds of drops is, oh look, another dilithium claim, fantastic. But unless it's like, I want this specific thing from this box, it's might as well just go with the Infinity. Yeah. Now here's something that I'm curious about. The Emperor's Lockbox, every time you opened one, you got a Terran Fortune cookie. Tell me about it.
What happens to those now? Because I don't think that they've been added to the Infinity Lockbox. And I'm kind of wondering if it's an oversight on their part. Could those cookies all of a sudden, people will be like, oh, alright, okay, these are going to get very rare, and they could get a little bit valuable. I know they're only cookies, and you can only get a tribble out of them, but there's a lot of people out there that really likes tribble breeding and, having every type of pet that you can get. Or am I just nuts?
I really don't have thoughts one way or the other. I don't either. I mean,
Riker says I'm nuts. I don't expect. So does Hunter.
Well,
Hunter says I'm nuts as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So go ahead. You can drop that kind of seditious talk, whatever.
So yeah, no, it was something I was wondering about, because I was like, right, when the Emperor's Lockbox goes away, what's going to happen to the cookies? Because that was something that was specific to that lockbox. And it was like, I wonder if the supply and demand, the supply dries up a little bit here, and the demand might still be there. Probably not, but it could.
Not a wildly fantastic tribble.
No, but
so other than the sake of completion, I'm not sure the demand would be that great for the cookies.
Probably not. But like I said, there's definitely a lot of people out there that really, really like getting into the tribble breeding and having one of every type. And I mean, I've done it. I've actually gone through and I've bred one of every type of tribble, and I've got them stored away somewhere in case I ever need them. Which I know I never will. But look, I done it. It was something to do, basically.
Okay. Actually, Nightweb just pointed out a alternative that the cookie goes into the Phoenix prize pack instead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that could be.
That's a possibility.
All right.
Possibly also Lobi. Probably would be more for Phoenix.
It could, man.
I mean, it'd be a cheap consumable on the Lobi.
It would, but anything that costs Lobi, in my opinion, is expensive. If it costs Lobi, it's expensive. Even if it's one Lobi crystal, it's
okay.
Well, like Lobi, it's keys, and that's directly money. And anything that you purchase off the Lobi store, you usually need quite a bit of Lobi. I mean, in my opinion, I think the ships are outrageously overpriced on the Lobi store, and I've bought more than my fair share of them. But anyway, look, that's probably a chat for a different day.
Yeah, enough. Phoenix sounds more right.
Yeah,
especially since, as Cap Wit9 points out, more likely Phoenix because all the other tribbles are there.
Right. Yes, that's right. Forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Well, I suppose the T6 ships.
Yep.
Did you guys take a look at those? Are you interested in them at all?
Well, I'm always interested in T6 ships, but right now, until money situation's a little bit better, then I kind of like not to look at them.
Fair enough.
You don't want to tease yourself?
No, because I already do it enough when I go through the Zen store, so...
Right.
Well, there's definitely still some interesting points to go over. I'm not into Tholian ships in general, but there are, for these, there are some interesting things to bring up, especially since they are now level scaling.
Yes.
T6, so now that brings that mechanic in. The T6 carrier is interesting because it is a miracle worker carrier. Comes with the full ability package for that. Admiralty ship details, light, actually pretty balanced across all three categories, 48, 43, 35, and plus 15 to all when it's alone.
That's a really good modifier. Yep.
The console that I didn't even drop the name. My apologies. The Jorogumo carrier. It's a enhanced version of the Tetrion grid, which would significantly increase its outgoing damage for your hangar pets, and nearby allies. Pets also affected by the grid will reflect Tetrion beam attacks at nearby foes. And there's a passive bonus to auxiliary power and structural integrity. I think what's going to be even greater interest to a lot of people is the trait, which is precision multi-targeting. While this Starship trait is slotted, activating any subsystem targeting ability will additionally grant you Fire at Will 1, as well as giving you a massive accuracy rating buff.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Because if you remember, I think during the last power balance, they either significantly increased the accuracy debuff that comes. Yeah. So this is wouldn't be like an apology for doing that, but that counteracts that slight nerf that they did. So I think Fire at Will builds, you're going to want to see that.
That is definitely an interesting trait, and the thing that hits me about it is the subsystem targeting, because I'm not big on science anyway, but even with the science characters I do play, I really don't take advantage of that subsystem targeting ability on the science ships, and I don't know why. Maybe that's something I need to look into. But, this is clearly encouraging that and giving a really good bonus. Well, it's actually giving two good bonuses, because you're getting Fire at Will 1, and then you're getting a massive, quote, massive accuracy rating buff as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. On the other side, it's the Meshweaver replacement?
I think so, yes.
Yes. The T6 Meshweaver, the Tholian Iktomi, is a science vessel, Admiralty stats 38, 63, 25, special of +8 engineering and science per other psi ship. So clearly much more science focused. Although I'll assume that it also has subsystem targeting ability, although I don't think it was explicitly mentioned. I don't know, I do a lot of editing on this kind of stuff, or else we'll be here all night.
Yep.
Console on this one is the enhanced Tholian web, so it's the cage we all know and despise. Will provide a passive boost to control expertise and outgoing hull healing. Can be equipped on any Tholian starship. The trait that comes with the ship once you hit Mastery 5 is Improved Photonic Officer. While it's slotted, the duration of Photonic Officer is increased, And in addition, while Photonic Officer is active, you will gain a significant boost to exotic damage and outgoing healing even more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not a bad trait.
Right.
Yeah.
If you...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything else to add.
Well, see, the nice thing about it being an affinity box, I can always collect a bunch of them up and then put them in my inventory, and, when I do have the money for the keys, I can open them.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not also as lucky as some of the people that do show up in TeamSpeak, that open them and they get...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... But at least it is low buy that you will get from it, as well as, hopefully something good from the other parts of it, so...
Yeah. Some interesting changes. I really like both of those starship traits. It's just... I'm trying to think... Yeah, these are cross-faction ships, so even if you got it, you wouldn't be able to... You wouldn't get it free on, the opposite faction because they're cross-faction ships. Which is kind of a bummer, because those starship traits could be really good on quite a few of my characters. Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
I will. Just one last thing. I could be possibly the only person who would notice and care about this, but I think it's interesting that for these T6 ships, which in the in-game fiction have been worked over by Alliance engineers, the ship names are actually human spider-related mythological figures from human cultures rather than just Earth spider species.
Huh.
Yeah.
How did you find that out? Just out of curiosity. Was it in the
search
blog?
engine? No.
Oh, right. Okay.
I was like, Jorogumo, is that like a species spider? No, actually, that's a from Japanese mythology. Interesting.
All right.
Again, I could be the only person who cares about this kind of stuff. I think let's move on.
Okay. Right. Sir Cooks-a-Lot, please give us a highlight of the console news, please.
Sure. Well, Mirror Cross-Field Science Destroyer R&D promo. Starting April 18th, we are running a promotion for console players that will provide additional bonus when opening a research and development pack. When you purchase a research and development pack from the C-Store and open it, you will receive either 10 low-buy crystal or special requisition choice pack, tier 6 promotion ship. Choice pack in addition to the research and development pack. We are excited to announce a new addition to this promotion ship pack, the Mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer T6. Complete stats available of the Mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer are included at the end of this dev blog, and keep reading for more information. 20% ship sale from April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time to April 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. We are having a 20% ship sale. Enjoy not just a discount on our ships, but fleet modules, dry dock slots, ship upgrade tokens as well. Have you been eyeing a new ship or ship bundle in the C-Store? Now is the time to grab the ship you're always dreaming of commanding. Zen discount on PlayStation 4. We're excited to announce a Zen discount on PlayStation 4 from April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time until April 15th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Captains can get a 10% more discount on Zen purchase on PlayStation 4. Now is a great time to get your hands on ships you've been eyeing. Get more from your upgrades. Still striving to get the greatest performance out of your equipment? This weekend will be the perfect time to apply tech upgrades to your gear, as we're doubling the amount of technology points earned from each one applied. From Thursday, April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time to April 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Every tech upgrade used will apply twice as many technology points toward your next upgrade. This in turn reduces the amount of dilithium that must be spent to reach each upgrade threshold, allowing console captains additional chances to attain both mark and rarity increase on their favorite loadouts. For more information about console news and more, visit StarTrekOnline.com.
So I would say about time for the console guys, because I know the last few weeks and even months, console news it's been few and far between. There hasn't been an awful lot going on, so it's really good to see over the last week or two them getting the big updates. And getting access to like the Mirror Crossfields, that promo that we had on PC, they've got access to that now. What else did you say, Jason? 20% ship sale, a Zen charge bonus, and an upgrade weekend. So it's about time those guys started to get some of the good stuff, I think, and hopefully all of them will enjoy all of that. Okay, let's move on to PC patch notes. So, we'll go over some of the highlights. The Foundry system was turned off on Thursday. This is, I suppose you could say, controversial. There's a lot of people that are very, very disappointed to see the end of the Foundry. I think... It was great, there was some really great authors out there, definitely. I've played more than my fair share of Foundry missions, but I never really got into it in a big way. But it was finally turned off. Who knows if something will come of it at some point again in the future. I think very unlikely. I don't think we're going to see a Foundry 2.0 3 years down the road or longer. I don't think we'll see it again. Players who contributed or participated in the Foundry prior to March 4th will receive the following. Players who have played one or more Foundry missions will receive a Foundry badge for their characters. Players who have authored a Foundry mission will receive a Botany Bay non-combat space pet. And players who have been selected for a Spotlight mission will receive a Foundry Spotlight and a Genesis Torpedo ground device. I think this was a nice little touch that they've done, to acknowledge people who were, into the Foundry, whether it was just playing missions or creating them, or, if people were lucky enough to actually get their missions spotlighted. I think this was a nice thing for them to do. I was lucky enough to get the first two. I've got the first two things that they gave away there, but I never had anything spotlighted. Actually, Jason, have you ever done anything with the Foundry? Played missions, authored a mission, anything like that?
I've not done an authoring of them, but I think I've played a couple. But then when I first started with the Empire Armada, I was told it wasn't really necessary to do, so I stopped playing them.
All right. Yeah, no, it wasn't necessary. It was just, it was alternate content that was, created by the community, I guess, Panda, how about you? Have you ever dabbled in creating a mission or, played many Foundry missions yourself?
I definitely played Foundry in between, back when we were still in the, the older episode paradigm.
Uh-huh.
Definitely needed that to get my, story content fix.
Right.
In between those, releases. Sad to see it go as a concept. I'm not, broken-hearted about it. I know that, Starbase UGC, that there are, strong communities around that.
Oh, yeah.
Around it. I don't know. I tried. I think we've talked this one, but I tried. The interface just wasn't not intuitive and really funky. Kind of fiddly. Yeah. So yeah, I did not actually know about the Foundry badge though, so I need to go see what that actually looks like. Sorcerer 21B says that it's currently bugged, that you can't use it with all the tops that allow you to use a badge though.
Right. That will appear in the C-Store under the promotions section.
Interesting.
So you just go to that section, click on the appropriate thing, and then click claim, and that's it. You've got it. And
hey, I got my Botany Bay also.
There you go. Okay, moving on. General. They removed the clear primary mission button. New missions added will now always become primary. Buying single ships that are part of a mega bundle no longer block players from buying the mega bundle the ships are part of. The one thing I'm curious about that is, if I purchase one ship from a mega bundle, do I get a discount then for the mega bundle that since I've already purchased one of the ships? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that actually
probably not.
Yeah, you probably won't, but that would actually be a nice gesture towards that.
Yeah.
Actually, I've bought stuff piecemeal out of the Delta bundle before, so let me change the names on these.
Yeah.
Nope. The Delta operations pack would still be 150,000 Zen. Even though
150,000 Zen. Like $10,000.
I was not a math major for a reason.
Like $10,000.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
What's a decimal point between friends? Oh, screw you, Hunter.
I surely hope teacher guy ain't on tonight.
Yeah, so it seems that it's not going to give a discount. Who knows? Maybe that's something that they might do again in the future. I think it is good though that they've done this change where buying a ship doesn't block you from the mega bundle. I think that is a pretty good change overall. It could go a little bit further, I think. And yeah, who knows? Might get something on that again in the future. C-Store updates. Services is now titled Slots/Services. Appearances is now titled Uniforms. And Expansion Packs is now Expand.Packs. UI resolved an issue that was causing the on-sale category to not load in properly the first time opening the C-Store. Resolved an issue that was causing the class icon to be incorrect for TOS and Dominion captains during character creation. Mission Journal update. If you have at least one level 65 character, all of your other characters should now be able to start any mission group they want. You can start the first mission in any section of the journal. This is an interesting change, and I think this is directly from oh my god, what's his name? Andre, the new executive producer. I think this is definitely coming from him, because he's really been changing a lot of things with Stoll, and this just seems something else that he's wanted to do, which I think is pretty good. You're not necessarily forced to go through every mission. You can just go straight to a particular story arc and start from there. So yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. Systems resolved an issue that could cause performance issues when opening personal endeavor rewards. Added a cross-faction bundle mirror crossfield science destroyer equipment to the Lobby ships and crew store, and the agonized subatomic disintegrator to the Lobby space equipment store for Klingon Aligned players to purchase. And that's the highlights from the PC patch notes. If you want to see the full patch notes, we encourage you to go to StarTrekOnline.com, and you can get the full list of patch notes there and check them out for yourself. Before we move on any further, want to welcome, let's see, we have GR8100 or Great100, who has just or recently followed our channel. We have Roland7734, we have Starius, we have Kitsubeep, Taz D. Amor, who has also followed our channel. Thanks a million for following, guys. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We broadcast every Saturday. We cover the latest news for Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada / Empire. Then we move on to an away mission, and we team up with you guys, and we play content together, and we earn marks and dilithium and all that good stuff. So, hope you're enjoying the show. Thanks a million for tuning in, and hope that we will see you again in the future. Okay, we are going to move on to Empire activities. Excuse me. Now, something that we actually weren't able to include last week was some news for Priority One Empire Xbox, the Xbox side of our community. The main fleet there is currently level 73, and they're getting close to upgrading the Starbase to Tier 5. Membership just crossed over 400 in that fleet as well. They have also formed an armada with a few other Fed fleets, and that is coming together very nicely. Mirror Month is off to a fantastic start with a lot of ships already awarded and more to come. The House of Martok fleet on the Xbox side of the Priority One community is now level 37, and they just put the upgrade Starbase 3 on cooldown a few days ago. They have added about 50 new members in the last month via heavy recruiting, and are now coming up on 200 members. So far during the Mirror Month, they have given away a ton of battle cruisers. They're currently having the Mirror Costume Contest, and next week they will have a search for, sorry Draco, I'm going to butcher this name, Georgira. Sorry for butchering the name, dude. This will be an in-game hunt for the new fleet leader for the House of Martok fleet. On April 20th, they are doing a Rise of 500 foot race, or ground race, and then they will have a screenshot contest on April 27th. They now have a Tier 6 ship giveaway that will be awarded on April 27th. All members have to do is comment on their favorite Star Trek quote on the thread in the Xbox forums on the Priority One Armada website. So that's a lot of news there from the Xbox guys, and thank you Draco for sending that in. Sorry we couldn't get that included last week, so yeah, we're just a little bit behind there. Some of that should have really gone out last week, but we couldn't get to it. Moving on to PC, TFO Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. If you're looking for something to do during the week in Star Trek Online, then welcome to TFO Tuesdays. This is a Priority One Empire members-only event, where lords and ladies of the Empire will lead teams of 5 into random task force operations. These missions will be run in rapid succession for at least 1 hour, but may be extended based off demand and or availability. Teams will fill up fast, so it will be a first come, first served basis. We hope to see all you guys on Tuesday, and if you want to take part in that, all you have to do is be a member of the Priority One Empire in any of our fleets, any of our Fed fleets, any of our KDF fleets. This is specifically for our community. So yeah, you just have to have a character in there. If you want to join, go to PriorityOneArmada.com. You can click the Join Us button, and you can sign up there and give the details of whatever character you want to join, and we will send an invite to you. Sticking with PC, the Priority One Delta fleet is now level 81. This brings Delta up to the same level as all the rest of our Fed fleets. So incredible work there from the Priority One Delta guys. I know that they're delighted now to finally be working on the Tier 5 grind, basically. Funny enough, talking about the Tier 5 grind, Priority One Beta will finish its first Tier 5 upgrade in 3 days' time. We already have the next Tier 5 upgrade unlocked, ready to slot in the second the current upgrade comes off cooldown. So yeah, we will have one of the colonies in the community will be fully upgraded Tier 5 colony, and anyone in any of our fleets who doesn't have access to the Tier 5 gear, they can simply get map invites, and you can get the gear via Priority 1 Beta. The House of Grilka fleet is now level 63. Remember, guys, this is one of our newer fleets, and it's already level 63. There has been a ton of upgrades going on in the House of Grilka fleet, and yeah, that's down to every member of the fleet, because that has shot up fast, really, really fast. So that is absolutely fantastic. Right. At this stage, I'm going to give it over to the Grand Duke Lord Bacon to talk a little bit more about the Empire Month. Lord
Thank you,
Bacon.
my liege.
Yes, there
All
you
hail
are.
to you and hail to the Empire. I'm back. So we've been talking about all the great things going on in Priority One Empire, and a lot of great things going on Xbox right now. So it's great to see the community just absolutely with a ton of great stuff going on. I talked earlier about the big giveaway on April 27th with the sticks. The full build with all the traits, the whole 9 yards, the second prize $20 art code, and the third prize the $10 art code. If you haven't had a chance to enter, I'm going to put that link into the stream chats now, so make sure you enter in for this week. That'll go active until the end of the show, and then we'll do this again next week. As part of Priority One Empire Month, a few loyal Lords of the Admiralty have been doing daily T5 Mir ship giveaways. That's been going on all month. 30 days of these ships were given out. It's very simple. All you gotta do is bring a character, join up on the website, bring a character into one of our Fed and KDF fleets, and you can win simply just by being logged into your character. We do it at a random time every day. So thank you to them and to all the Lords of the Admiralty for donating those great T5 ships. We're giving away 20 Fed, 5 KDF, and 5 Romulan ships. And I do want to thank all of them for doing that. I want to go into the war news. Last week, we had some great war news, and this week we have even better. I'm going to start off with our great Emperor Summers, Slayer of the Night. Last week, he talked about as his role of Director of Internal Corrections and Killings, Dick for short, that he eliminated all of his rivals. And once he achieved absolute power, he began a purge of all the lords loyal to the previous emperor and installed new lords who were loyal to him. This is when Summers gave him the name Slayer of the Night. As you see, these purges didn't focus on individuals. Why kill an individual? In most cases, these executions were carried out via space, via orbital bombardment. He destroyed entire cities just to take out an individual. Very, very good. Well done, sir. Thank you. Turning the peaceful night into a blazing infernal. So yes, Emperor Summers, Slayer of the Night, and the head of the Director of Internal Corrections and Killings, Dick for short. I just had to do that one. I just had to do it. I'm going to talk about another Lord, Lord Prey, Minister of Hope, Admiral Hunter. Well, he took over the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians are no longer able to time travel, and the Varadwar quickly fell.
Wow, you're doing
He found the Iconian gate in the Delta Quadrant, which connected to the Gamma and Beta quadrants. Now all the quadrants can become his prey. All civilizations should lose all hope. They will obey or die if they do not submit to the Priority One Empire. I have a new one here tonight from, actually, Lord Sir Cooks-a-Lot. He cooks the meanest triple skewers in all the quadrant, but be warned, these are live Carnavious tribbles. They might eat you instead. And if you think the destruction of Praxis was from the arrogance of overmining, think again. Those hungry little critters cause that destruction. Lord Dominatrix of Orion, Vice Admiral Nikki. She earned the title Dominatrix of Orion when she started a con business in which the females are sold to aliens and using their seductive powers cons them into giving them everything they desire. Very well done to the Dominatrix of Orion. She is definitely one you do not want to mess with.
Vice Admiral Bulls, or known as Lord Agony, the Administrator of Pain, successfully upgraded the Agony booth with volunteers from the captured Federation starship from his first action. There were some losses, but it was worth the cost, and who cares? Losses are losses. We dispose of those who we wish to dispose of. We now have an Agony booth, my liege, with maximum pain without the side effects of premature death. He also went out hunting for those ever-so-troublesome Maquis. You know how they've been along the Badlands, definitely messing with the Empire. He captured a small Maquis freighter and used the new Agony booths on the crew. After 10 minutes, the crew gave up their base of operation and passcodes to get beyond the outlying defenses. And I'm going to end our war news with myself, the Grand Duke, Lord Bacon. I took the 9th Fleet, known as the Emperor's One, into the Gamma Quadrant and created a nice stronghold. I also subjugated a planet called Enos. I found these inhabitants, once they were killed, they came back to life. So I've decided to commence genetic testing at our Imperial's Genetic Center. However, an unknown alien fleet engaged Task Force 1 of this 9th Fleet. Task Force 1 cowardly withdrew back to my main lines. I personally took command of the flagship of Task Force 1, known as the ISS Wolverine. After personally beheading and shooting the body of the ISS Wolverine's Captain Winters out of a torpedo tube, I re-engaged the alien fleet. In a bloody battle, the alien fleet suffered 90% casualties, and many of their ships were captured. The intelligence we've gotten from this, my lord, indicates there is a vast empire known as the Dominion. And that is all for Priority One Empire news for the week.
Speechless.
I have to say, I had to put one in there about executing Captain Winters of the Wolverine. That was definitely it. I talked a little bit last week, and this is actually beyond the news for Empire. Last week we were talking a little bit about the first Saturday in May is May the 4th, which is for Star Wars, May the 4th be with you. And we talked about that we were potentially putting together a little something for that show. And I met this week with Kat and Panda, and I want to thank them for meeting with me. We met, we talked about it, and we actually are able to announce what we're going to do for that show, May the 4th. For many of you who have been part of the show, especially back from last October, we did our first ever costume contest for all of our streams on Risa, and we gave away a lot of prizes. We had 2 instances full of people, and we were judging them. So we're going to do the same thing for May the 4th. Join us Saturday, May the 4th. Be with you. Star Wars costume contest. The theme is come dressed as your favorite Star Wars movie character. And I want to say this, if you come in one that was only shown on the screen for half a second and spoke 3 words, it's going to be really hard to win. Kat, Panda, and myself, we've watched all the movies, so we know the characters, but if you go some obscure one, it's going to be a little harder. This competition is going to be open to all of our live stream viewers. It doesn't matter if you're part of Priority One or not. All the live stream viewers are going to be part of this. And I want to thank Kat and Panda for helping put together the prizes. We're actually giving away 5 prizes because the last time we did this, we only did 3, and then we ended up doing 5 because the costumes for sci-fi villains, especially the Emperor Mings I saw in there, were absolutely out the door. They were beautiful. So for this competition, it's going to start around 8:30, so we'll do it during our show. 8:30 Central Time. 5th place is going to win 5 lockbox keys. 4th place is going to win 10 lockbox keys. 3rd place is going to win a $10 art card code. 2nd place is going to win a $10 art card code and a $10 Steam card code. And 1st place is going to win a $20 art card code and a $10 Steam card code. So it's about $75, $80 worth of prizes we're giving out for that. Also, contestants may receive random judges prizes just for participating. So remember, May the 4th be with you. Come join us here on Priority One Armada Live. Come dressed up as your favorite Star Wars movie character. Join us on Risa. We'll have more information that we'll put up as the night of the show and all the streams and everything, so you know where to go. And join us and have a chance to win some really great prizes. And again, thank you to Panda, thank you to Kat for all the help and for donating prizes.
That is absolutely awesome. this is actually, believe it or not, guys, this is actually the first time hearing about this, because the guys came up with this themselves. They're like, yeah, we're just doing it. So yeah, no, that sounds really, really awesome.
And it's been read out on air, so you can't say no.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. There's no going back now.
So yeah, we're gonna theme it off the last one we did. We just changed up the theme for the competition and changed up the prizes because it worked out so well the last time, and it was a lot of fun. I don't know what the hosts are going to come dressed in. Winters, I know you have a Yoda.
I'd say there's going to be a lot of Yodas.
A lot of Yodas there that night. A lot of Yodas.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of Yodas. But yeah, I do have a Yoda costume, so I might have to come up with something different. Maybe Jar Jar or something.
You know, we had contemplated doing this as the best Jar Jar contest.
Woot!
And we were thinking about also, you know, the Cat and Panda and myself. We were thinking about what we're going to come as. It's either we were thinking about like the Cantina Band or potentially a bounty hunter.
Oh, so, right.
Bounty hunters. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people come dressed as. Again, you know, this is open to all the live stream. It's really open to the entire STO community. So, you know, get the word out. We're going to be getting the word out for this event. We just put it together this week. We're looking forward to it. We're only doing it because May the 4th falls on a Saturday, and we do our shows on Saturday. So this is really going to be a one-off contest.
It would have been a missed opportunity. Really?
It would have. It really would have. And I believe we'll probably have some, I shall say, gentle reminders, probably why Star Trek is better than Star Wars, and then back and forth, but it'll be all in good nature. So we're going to build up a really nice show and have a lot of fun with that. But do come out and join us. I mean, there's a lot going on. We got Empire Month going through that, you know, on the 27th, we're giving away a bunch of prizes, and we're turning a week later, and we're going to do it again. So, you know, keep us, you know, if you haven't followed, hit the follow button. And then we go into June, which is Priority One Armada Anniversary Month, which, again, we'll have a lot of stuff going on, not just in our gaming community, but for our Twitch viewers as well. Or not Twitch viewers, but our live stream viewers as well. So keep watching the show. We're going to have a lot of great things coming up over the next couple of months. So with that, my liege, thank you for your time. I want to thank the rest of you guys. Sorry I had to behead you, but it was well-deserved. You cowered away from the Dominion, and I do not accept cowards part of the Emperor's Own, so you're executed.
Well, as Director of Internal Corrections and Killings, I'm going to have to follow up on this. Yeah.
I will just tell you that many of my operatives are Vulcans. You didn't get the line, didn't you? It's from TOS Mirror Mirror, where Spock's talking to Mirror Sulu, and Sulu goes, "Well, I'll have to do something about it," and it's like he's going to come after him, and Spock goes, "Well, keep in mind, many of my operatives are Vulcans, as though Vulcans are the baddies of the Mirror Universe." So,
very good.
I watched that episode a week ago. So, thank you, everyone. Come and enjoy it, and make sure you get entered in for the giveaway for the sticks, the $20 art card, and the $10 art card that we're giving away on April 27th. The link is back in the stream chat.
Awesome. Thanks a million, James, for jumping in and just reminding everybody about that stuff and bringing us up to speed on the events that you guys have planned for May the 4th. That really does sound like it's going to be a lot of fun. Moving on, the last bit of news that we have for the Priority One Empire is we want to highlight one very special member of the community, and that is Captain Farnsworth, for the recent donation that he made to the Priority One Armada website. Each week we pick one member who's helped with the financial costs of running a community like this, and there's no way that we would be able to keep the lights on without the support of incredible members like Farnsworth. And we just want to thank him so much for his support. And just know that it really, really means so much because there are real-world costs to running something like this, between website hosting fees, TeamSpeak hosting fees, production software, domain names, and so on and so forth. And yes, thank you, Captain Farnsworth, so much. Really, really do appreciate it for your support so much. All right. Well, that wraps up the roundtable. So now we're going to move on to the away mission for tonight's show.
Actually, Your Majesty,
yes.
do you mind opening your journal?
Opening my journal. Yes.
In game?
Yes. Open.
We don't see it. Okay. And you mind hitting calendar?
Calendar. Uh-huh. Open.
Do you see what's starting on the 18th of April?
Dilithium weekend.
Okay, also, there's another thing.
The feature TFO.
Remember in the roadmap they discussed Operation Riposte?
Is this for the free T6 ship, the Seesaw thing? Is it?
If this is where it's going to start, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it looks like this is going to be for a universal console, but this is one of the major things that they pointed out as upcoming in the roadmap. So
yeah,
we've already started getting into that. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to a lot of stuff on that calendar.
Yeah, definitely. I think we talked about it last week, or maybe it wasn't last week. It might have just been in VIX on TeamSpeak. Excuse me. But going from one TFO to another with only 1 week off, I kind of wish there was another week, 2 weeks off, and then you go back into another feature TFO run, because you're playing that every day for 3 weeks. Well, assuming you play it every day for 3 weeks, but it's a lot. You can get sick of the mission, really, But yeah, no, it's a new feature TFO. I'm definitely going to be excited to see what it's going to be like. But it does say here, once per day per account, you may also make progress towards a C-Store coupon that provides a 100% discount on a Tier 6 starship of your choice.
Yep, Riker's just pointed that in the text chat.
Yep. Starting now and continue earning over the next several featured TFOs. So yeah, that is going to be very, very interesting for sure. That actually is coming a lot sooner than I originally thought it was. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Well, we're halfway through April.
Yeah, I suppose.
I just don't remember it being announced.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been a blog really, just the roadmap, and that's been it. The roadmap. There hasn't been a blog on it or next. Actually, wait, no, this week. There's got to be a blog coming up on Monday or Tuesday. There's got to be a blog on it, I would say. Right, okay, so we are going to start our away mission. This week we are going to the contested zone in the Dyson Sphere. That is the Solanae Dyson Sphere. You want to make sure that you have your specializations set to space, guys, so check that before we actually take off. I can see there's quite a few of us here now. We're all starting to beam up to our ships. You will need to be level 50, I think, to get to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the map here. We'll go to Galaxy Map. So for anyone that doesn't know, we are currently up here in Nimbus. And we want to go down here to the Dyson Sphere Gateway. And once there, you should have the option to travel to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. Anyone that has completed their reputations should have a free transwarp to Sphere Space Allied Zone, like that one there that I'm showing you guys now, and that'll just be an instant transwarp. But in case you have to take the long route, that's how you get there.
The when you warp in, or when you transwarp into the sphere, you will see the button for a space battle zone shuttle. That is not where we are going.
Right. So
you'll be tempted to take that button. You may be tempted to click that button. Do not click that button.
The quickest way to get to the contested zone is once you get to the Solanae Dyson Sphere, like I've just done here. In the bottom right hand corner, you'll see Ground Battle Zone Shuttle. Hit that and accept it, and this will bring you to the Ground Battle Zone. Once you get to the Ground Battle Zone, beam up. Voila, you're in the contested zone. So for anyone that doesn't know. So here I am now. I'm in the ground battle zone. I'm beaming up. And this is going to put me in the contested zone.
Our forward scouts say that instance number 2 only has 2 or 3 players right now.
Instance number 2 it is.
Yep.
Awesome. And I have no idea.
And as Priority One Empire promptly blows up the attendance.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks like I'm in instance number 2 already. I see a number of Priority One Empire ships here already. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to give you guys a rundown on what you have to do here. So, we have 4 different zones. We have the Allied front here, we have the Industrial Zone here, we have the Voth front here, and we have the Wastelands here. Basically, each one of these locations is capture and hold. Go to said location, kill all enemy, stay there, and you capture the point. And once we capture all 4 points, we then kick off the boss stage. And progress is measured here. You can see on the right hand side of my screen where progress is measured. So I'm going to go to the Allied front. Yep, it is the Allied front. I say, guys, scatter. Go to whichever ones you want. Okay? And yeah, just scatter and capture the points. And we'll do a couple of runs of this. And we'll get some Dyson marks. We'll get a bit of dilithium. We'll get some ship mastery if that's something that you need. A bit of XP. All that good stuff. Ah, there's actually some people here already.
Yep, Rikers and I are already over here.
Man, it's not even worth my while buffing up. These ships are just dying so quickly. Isn't it terrible that well, I'm complaining that, you know, oh, we're too good. The ships are dead.
I mean, it is a lovely problem to have.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, now I can buff up this guy. Boom, let's do that. Always remember to pick up your loot. Okay, so they're all captured here. So we just have to sit around here and we will capture this point. Looks like there's good progress being made in the Wastelands, Allied front. Yeah, we're getting there. Industrial Zone. Looks like the Voth front has got no progress yet, so there might be some empty spots over on the Voth front, guys. Anyone who wants to make their way over there. We're about halfway done on the Allied front. There's the Wastelands has been 100% captured. Everybody's just going to turn up now at the Voth front. From
place to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to the Voth front.
Did you get lost?
No, I kept getting shot at by something.
Shoot back. That's what you gotta do. You gotta shoot back. Alright, I'm gonna do what everybody else is doing and make our way to the Voth front. Which is... yeah, it is there. Perfect. Excuse me.
Captain Witt, I believe you do have to... hold on. Before I say that, let me make sure I know which circles. Talking about circles within circles?
So...
I think that's required?
No, it's...
it's not?
Circles within circles is basically go to a location, talk to NPC, mission complete. That's it. It takes like 20 seconds. But once you can get into the Dyson Sphere, you can get here. And you can basically do that from the get-go. You might have to pick up circles within circles, but you don't necessarily have to complete it. Once you get into the Dyson Sphere, then you can make your way over. Alright, yes, there is a lot of ships here at the Voth front now. This is awesome. see how many. Yeah, it looks like we're rocking 2 instances. Captain Witt took the fleet spire. Yes, you can do that as well, because traffic control will actually let you go out to Allied space, so that does work. So we said we'd do the contested zone tonight, just as something different. I don't think we've ever done the contested zone before on the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
I don't think we have either.
Yeah, if we have, it hasn't been in recent memory.
Yeah. So yeah, it was it was something different. We don't usually go to Nimbus, so it was like, right, we'll go to Nimbus tonight, change it up a little, and we'll do contested zone. We'll get or we'll have a bit of fun there. There's the Voth front captured now. And now we are making progress on overall control. You can see this bar here now is starting to fill up gradually. Once that reaches 100%, it's going to kick off the boss stage, and we get 4 of the huge Voth citadels come in, along with a crap ton of other ships. And yeah, it's just kill everything. The idea is that when you kill all the citadels and all the other ships that come in, each of the different towers should have reset. It doesn't always work that way. Some of them still might be captured, but that's how it's supposed to work. So it'll be interesting to see how things work out tonight. I'm watching all 4 of these now like a hawk to see if any of them start going down, because if they do, we want to get over there pretty quickly. Actually, there's something. I never asked you guys how the last 7 days have been for you. Jason, how's the last 7 days been for you? Have you been up to anything wild or exciting at all?
Well, it's actually been pretty decent. I mean, I started working on my garden box for my tomato seeds.
Oh, nice.
And, I went to the doctors and found out that I lost a lot of weight lately.
Congrats.
Might not be a good thing, might not be a bad thing, as my glucose was 360 at the doctor's office. Yeah. But part of that is also my mill insulin. I haven't been able to take it because my insurance won't pay for it no more.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Yeah. So I think that's part of the reason. So, of course, the doctor, and we're going to get that corrected hopefully quickly.
Yeah.
And then, of course, last night I took my wife and son and my mother-in-law for the first time for them to a planetarium.
Nice.
And, yes. Oh, I love going to planetariums. They're really fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm saying the right name of it. I think it was Journey to Space or Journey into Space. And it was narrated by Jean-Luc Picard or Patrick Stewart. And, but yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it was talking about the ship. They showed the ship that they're building to get ready to go to Mars. And it's kind of interesting, but it kind of seems like it's going backwards a little bit. It looks like, the lunar or the Mars lander looks just like the lunar lander,
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then, of course, they were showing, like, it's going to take, like, 3 years to get to Mars.
All right.
Or 3 years there or something like that. 3 years there and back or something. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty interesting.
I think the shortest possible one-way trip is 18 months.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're saying that they have to send something out to Mars first to where, they can, people for modules and stuff so people can live in there, live on Mars.
Yeah.
So it was a really neat thing. And then, of course, they did a roller coaster ride at the end, which I kind of wish I was really on the real roller coaster, which would have been better. But
interesting way to conclude the show.
Yeah, I mean, well, and it's been a long time since I've actually been to a planetarium. So, it was like, it seems like they've gotten a little bit better than what they used to. So, when like a couple of the times that, they showed the Endeavor and they showed another one, and I think it was the Columbia, I might be wrong, but, it was showing how they were taking the Endeavor down through streets and everything when it was taken into its last resting place, or when they were, shooting them off up into the space and everything, and it sounded like you were right there when they were doing that stuff, and it was really neat.
Nice. I swear, yeah, we've like two of these. So, in case you haven't noticed, guys, the boss stage just kicked off. We're already like 50% complete, and we haven't lost any of the towers yet. I think we might be a bit OP. But Panda, how about you? How's the last 7 days been for you? Anything wild or exciting going on?
This was kind of a rough week at work.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah. Next week is going to be the quarterly review with the boss.
Oh yeah.
Plus, it's kind of the annual review because I've been there for just over a year now.
All right.
Yep. That was big, and I was just right next to it when it blew. But yeah, nothing really exciting. I will say it was interesting going from 75 degrees, Fahrenheit, and sunny on Tuesday to actual snow on Wednesday.
What?
Yep.
Shh, don't be saying that because we're supposed to be getting that tonight.
I'll enjoy.
No.
I will say it was not like a significant amount. Oh, there goes the waste area control tower on my way back. Anyway, it was not a great amount of snow. Like it was. Dallas, Texas would panic at this level of snow, but other than that, it was not anything truly significant. Like enough to make a footprint. Bulls, yes, the Midwest is just giggles and grins with respect to meteorology.
Well, I'd much rather you guys have that weather than me.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, I actually did go to Ireland many years ago.
Oh, did
you? It was in January, and I was really surprised by how mild it was.
Yeah.
For January, you have that. You have the nice Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
Things pleasant.
It's weird because like we can get snow like in March and April, and get nothing for December or January or we can get it like at really weird times.
That's what is strange with me being up here in Michigan. I'm expecting tons of snow, but the last 4 or 5 years that we've been here, we have had none or very little, and I'm like worried that one of these days I'm gonna like regret saying this.
Yeah, we got really bad snow here about wow, it must be like 8 years ago. But like the country came to a standstill. War not prepared at all. You know the salt for gritting the roads?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ran out of that. There was literally nothing to grit the roads anywhere in the entire country. So unprepared.
God.
The country came to a complete standstill for, I want to say like about 2 weeks. It was terrible, and I remember thinking, I was like, man, this is nothing compared to what some places get hit like in the States. There's places in the States and dealing with heavy snowfalls all the time, and life goes on. I'll never forget that snowfall over here. The whole place just ground to a halt. It was crazy.
I know there was a time when we were in Georgia, I think it was about 5, maybe 6 years ago, where, we had a real bad ice storm. It was like multi-million-dollar power grid that it pretty much knocked everything out. I mean, people out of power for weeks. Luckily enough that, our area was only out for 3 days, but then, of course, there was an earthquake in Aiken, South Carolina. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Anything else going to happen?
Not to change the subject, guys, but I just realized we still haven't done our second giveaway yet, have we? We haven't even started it off. Well, while we're waiting for the boss stage to kick off, what say we get that going?
Go for it.
Yep. So I'm just getting set up here. Alright, so guys, this is going to be for another Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. We would like you all to please type in the word Tholian into the chat now. Doesn't matter what platform you're viewing the stream on, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Enter Tholian into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Gamma Vanguard starter pack. And yeah, we'll let that run for a couple of minutes and then we'll announce the winner. We have more giveaways to follow after that. So yeah, plenty of opportunities to win. Alright, back to you guys in the studio. Or maybe not.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what you were talking about, or what it was weather, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the weather one
weather.
time.
Yeah, I was about to say, just for some historical context, when I was in Ireland, it was January 2011. So actually the government had just lost a vote of confidence.
Oh, right.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
Because that was also when the Arab Spring was starting, and also the volcano in Iceland that no one can ever pronounce.
Yeah, I remember
that was also happening. So actually, I was part of a school group, and we got stranded.
Right. Yeah, I remember when that was going on. God, where was I then? I'm trying to think if I was on one of my deployments. No, I don't think it was. No. Yeah, no, I don't think it was on one of my deployments. But yeah, I do remember that with man, that volcano that caused huge problems. Like worldwide, that caused major problems, especially transatlantic flights. Really messed things up there.
Yeah, like mine.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I'm stuck in Ireland. I'll have another beer, please. Keep them coming. Yeah, legal age to drink over here is 18.
Well, the way it worked out is that they'd only be able to send 16 of the 20 of us back, as they when originally planned. I have no idea. United does what it does. So yeah, basically me and the two other biggest nerds in the class, got to stay behind for an extra few days.
Nice.
We're the kind of people who got absolutely psyched for was the National Arts Museum in Dublin was or something to that effect. I don't remember the name, but the museum had a exhibit of like few 100-year-old scientific instruments.
Right.
Which we were just like, heck yeah. This is, of course, a surprise to no one. It had stopped the day before.
Oh no.
Okay, for the record, I think we took that dreadnought out in maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, right?
God, this...
Oh.
I feel like we should apologize for being so mean to them.
Never.
But then I remember that we're the Empire, so screw them.
Yeah, exactly.
Freaking wizards with pretensions of grandeur.
That was a really good episode of Voyager as well, actually. What was that one called? Was it Doctrine or something? Or no.
Oh, I was afraid you were talking about the one where they all turned into salamanders.
No, I'm
Like,
no, I was
That was a
referring to
great
the one with
episode.
the bath. And again, that citadel went down very, very quick. But yeah, I don't get up to Dublin nearly as often as I should. I remember a couple of years back. God, I'm blanking on the name now. I'm tired. Brain is not functioning properly. My God, is he dead already?
Yeah,
What the hell
I was
happened?
just getting over there. Shoot, I was heading there, and all of a sudden,
Holy
boom.
Hannah.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Jordy,
Wait, no, wrong game.
Geordie LaForge. Why can't I remember his name?
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Yes. He was in Dublin and he tweeted a picture of himself in St. James's Gate, the Guinness factory in Dublin. And he was having a pint of Guinness. And he was like, any Trekkies knocking around St. James's Gate? I was like, no! I was always like, I'm on the way, buddy. I'm coming. Really wanted to just, be there and just hang out with LeVar Burton. It would be the coolest thing ever.
That would be actually cool.
Yeah. Is that Sarah? Is that James I see? It is James.
Yeah, in the Wolverine.
Yeah. I've got a bone to pick with you, buddy.
Hey, he's got the title and registration and everything. You're not getting that back.
Head button. Ah, missed him. Get your...
Did he just hazard emitter you as out of spite?
Oh, why isn't there a free-for-all PvP space map?
I have never seen anyone remove a debuff as a insult before.
Yeah, but the only thing I can fire at him is fireworks. Feel the wrath of my fireworks.
Pew 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 pew.
You can always tell when somebody new gets the lifetime subscription because they one of the first things they do is to start firing off the fireworks. I always find that funny. It's like first thing, fireworks.
Absolutely.
Now I want fireworks.
Yeah, start doing that shit. Have a good night, Les. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Hope you had a good night. I may have been a little bit late there, but just in case, left. Whoa, 1% health. Wow.
Rikers
Yikes.
telling Nikki that she stole his shop. Okay, cool, interesting. What kind of shop do you got there, Rikers?
Right, while we are waiting on this, let's announce the winner of the second giveaway. I'm making sure I have everything set up right here. So, the winner of a Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code is Roland7734. Congratulations! If you can please contact me, contact us, send us a whisper, and let us know what your real-world email address is. We will send that prize to you at the end of the show. And congratulations again. Awesome. And yeah, like we said, guys, we're going to have another giveaway, which we'll probably do in the not too distant future, actually.
Right, because it's already 10 to the hour.
It is, yeah. Roland goes, oh, wow. Excuse me. Yeah, congrats, Roland. Yeah, just send us a whisper and let us know what your email address is, and we'll send that to you. We often, like 99% of the time, do multiple giveaways on the shows. So tuning in, there's always a pretty good chance of winning something, because we do multiple each show. Like I said, 99% of the time. Every now and then there'll be the odd one that we don't have something to give away. But yeah, it can be anything. It can be ships, it can be codes for God knows what.
Sometimes it's 100 units of Feline Supplement 74.
Yeah.
Still got those sitting in my mail.
I don't think I have to ask where you got those from.
I think everyone knows.
Yeah. This one is going down fast.
You understand the Herculean effort it takes me to keep this show PG when people say things like that.
Yeah, I just heard that. How you heard that?
Mm-hmm. That is how I always hear that. Okay, and Riker's just is off to the races. Yes, thank you, Kat. Phrasing.
Get back here. There's one ship trying to get away from the pack. Closing in on them. Warming up the cannons. Boom. Oh yeah. Wow. All four of them down already.
It's done.
Wow.
Dang.
Holy Hannah. Man, we're getting some pretty good dill. We're getting like 720 dill and 25 marks every time we do this, and like we're kind of getting into
we've
a
done
groove
that.
here.
Yeah, we've done 4 cycles now, so that's over 2,000 dilithium ore.
Right, yes. It's not bad. And we're already starting up for the next one. Let's get the next giveaway going while we're waiting for this to charge up again.
Right.
Yeah? Sound like a plan, guys?
All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. Just have to get everything set up. Okay, guys. We would like you to type in the word contested into the chat now. That will enter you in with a chance of winning another Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. Doesn't matter what platform you're viewing the show on tonight, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, just enter in the word contested, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning.
I'm going to follow Rikers. He won't get away. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to take his spot.
What's Rikers doing?
Following him. I'm coming after his rank right there. I want Rikers' rank.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
there we go. Yeah. Come here, Rikers.
Does he?
Where are you going?
Does he task you? Does he task you, and you shall have him? Will you chase him round the moons of Nibia and round the Antares Maelstrom and round Perdition's flames before you give him up?
You better wait. I will. I'll come out. Don't make me do it.
You heard it here. Riker's coming out. Riker's coming out, everyone.
I don't think we've ever had an official challenge in Empire Month. How would that work?
Someone
PvP.
would die, and that'd be pretty much it.
So it'd be a PvP challenge, and once Rikers was defeated, Jason would take over.
Yeah, environmental suits and swords only. We don't need real weapons.
Wow, this is like charged up 50% already. And we haven't even had to recapture any of the towers. They're just staying captured. This is awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm over at the Allied one now, and there's like no enemy ships here. And there is... How's it going, Jason? Jason just flew by me.
Still following Rakers around?
No. Different Jason.
Oh, different one.
Yeah, Jason Smith, our artist, who does the artwork for us for promoting the show on social media.
Which, by the way, excellent job every time.
Yeah, I know. He's got such a good eye for photos, doesn't he? Got a really, really great eye for taking some great shots.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him next week with the ISS Renegade, taking some beautiful shots of her.
Blowing up? Sure. Just saying.
James 2.0, Admiral Blackwell. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight, James. Alright, there's going to be no more enemy ships here, so I'm going back over, getting ready to blow up the citadels. Because I do not want to be caught out of position when they arrive.
Well, I guess I'll just chill here while you assume the position.
Wasn't me this time.
There's Rikers. I see Rikers. Is that your new tier 6 ship, Rikers?
Almost leveled it up already to T5.
Nice.
Got it a couple days ago. Didn't even take that long.
I see that shuttle is trying to dock with you. It's Jason. He's following you around.
Yeah, I know that puny little mouse. Yeah.
Wow, I'm just in the... I thought it was somewhere totally different. All is good. Any second now, this should be kicking off. Yeah, I'm really surprised at the amount of dilithium we're getting for doing this. And it's like, zero effort.
Do we have... Could we maybe have a new dilithium weekend event on our hands?
Well, I don't think it's quite as good.
I mean, in moderation?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's quite as good as the ground battle zone.
Yeah, true.
That is pretty sweet over the lithium weekends.
Thinking we could, like, swap between... It was like, okay, we've done 2 cycles on the ground, let's go up and do a cycle on space, because, you know, we go right from ground to the contested zone.
Right, yeah.
The thought.
Yeah, we could definitely do something like that, that's it.
Be sure to let us know what you think on our website, PriorityOneArmada.com.
Exactly. Oh, look at all the loot. Oh, loot. It's energy credits. Who the hell is shooting at me? Chill.
Rikers.
Trying.
I mean, like, let's go with Occam's razor here. Who is probably going to be shooting the Emperor? Rikers.
Actually, that'd probably be James first, but he talks about it the most. I usually clever, and I go in when he doesn't notice.
Oh, hey, we're actually losing towers. Cool. Let's go blow something up.
More loot. We have 2 of the ships down already. Where's the next one? This place is too big.
Well, we already destroyed 2 of them.
Oh,
on our
there
side.
we go.
There we go. If someone wants to help join me over at the Wasteland, we need reclaim this one.
I'm going to head to the Allied front and start working on that one. Looks like we need somebody at the Voth front as well, guys. Somebody could go to the Voth front. We're starting to lose that one.
I'm heading that way right now.
Absolutely marvelous. Because we sure as hell have got one more of these in us, I'd say.
Like, you want to do the final giveaway before or after?
We'll capture the points, and while it's charging, we'll give it away. We'll give away the final code while we're waiting. Allied front clear.
Wasteland clear.
All is dead.
Yay!
Wasteland is not clear.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It don't look like it to me. It's just now.
Well, okay, everything's dead. Now we're just sitting around twiddling our thumbs. Here, have some fireworks.
Gotta love those fireworks. Excellent. Progress is moving. Yes, it is. Excellent. You got yourself a new ship there, James. Did James take off?
I'm still here.
Oh, he's still here.
He's always here.
I'm always lurking in the shadows. Soon as you show any cowardice, I shall act. This is the law of the Empire.
Likes to watch.
Oh, what a perv.
I think I'm gonna have to chop off your arms or something.
Chop off my arms, really.
Yeah. I've got that Monty Python. Is it Monty Python thing? It's just like, come back here. It's only a flesh wound.
We'll call it a draw.
Right. Okay. Let's announce the winner of the final giveaway for tonight.
Now I'm imagining a Tellarite running around screaming, "I'll bite your legs off."
Okay, so guys, the winner of the final Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code is Kitsabeep. Kitsabeep? Kitsabeep. Yeah.
It's a beep. Just joined the channel this evening.
Exactly.
Thank you for that, and congratulations. If you can please contact us and let us know what your real-world email address is, we will send that prize to you at the end of the show. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do now? We're about 50% complete, so I'll start making my way back over for the Citadels. Excuse me. Kits seems to be a little bit surprised. Roland says, "This isn't real world." Wouldn't it be great? Star Trek was real world.
Jason, why are you trying? They traded me in the middle of a battle.
I hit the wrong damn thing. I meant to hit follow, and it put the trade in my way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you follow him? Don't follow him.
Yes, I'm following him.
If he's following
him.
Well, it's just like the same as you, James. You follow Winters all the time.
Follow Rakers.
If Rikers knows he's being followed, he's not going to bother looking back for knives.
Nah, not worth it.
It's always worth it.
Sorry guys, I'm laughing at the in-game chat. Souljax is like, it's only a flesh wound. Your arms are missing. It's just a scratch. Yeah, that takes me back. Some of those movies, there's just timeless classics, like the airplane movies as well. I'm trying to remember some of the lines from the airplane movies. Some great ones. Roger, 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 Roger. Wasn't that one?
Oh gosh.
Roger, Roger. I'm nearly sure that was one of the skits.
I think it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch those movies now. My God, it's been so long since I've seen them.
Shoot, earlier today I was sitting down, I was watching a movie called Snake Eater. Snake Eater 2, and it had a guy in there called Lorenzo Lamas from the Renegade TV series.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Kits. He got one of them, and he says, "We have clearance. We have clearance, Clarence. What's your vector, Victor?" Overdone. Yeah.
Wasn't someone from Star Trek in one of them?
I don't know.
I don't know if was it Scotty in one of them, or was it somebody else? I don't.
Boss stage, guys. Kill everything.
Gonna get me some of that. Well, 3 people in Twitch chat are yelling the Shatner.
Yeah, he was in the second one.
Yeah.
Okay,
He was in the second one.
Somebody was in there.
He was in the second one, so...
What's your vector, Victor? This thing has got a tractor beam, and of course my attack pattern on Omega's on cooldown, and I'm on freedom.
Here, let me draw its attention. Here we go.
Alright, he's about to... Boom! Booyaka! There you go.
Well, it's not even worth me going to this next one.
Alright, we have 2 of the 4 citadels destroyed. We're up to 3, 1 more left. Where is he?
I know, it's a freaking Citadel Dreadnought. They're pretty hard to lose.
This place is too big. Oh, never mind.
And
There he
we
goes.
go.
Awesome.
Calls for fireworks.
Yep, exactly. Right off the fireworks. We have emerged victorious. Well, that wraps up episode 6 of Priority One Empire Live. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Lord Bacon will resume hosting duties, joined by the Dominus of Kronos, and will be talking more about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Empire. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks into lithium.
You should have said her by her right name.
If you're looking to advance your career by joining a warlike community in Star Trek Online, then sign up and join Priority One Empire today at PriorityOneArmada.com. We have Terran fleets all over the galaxy on both PC and console platforms. You may request an audience to speak with one of our leaders or labor workers by joining the Priority One chat channel in-game. Simply type /channel_join space Priority One into the in-game chat box and hit the enter key.
If you know what's good for you, you won't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. So catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com. And of course, we will be expecting you to watch our episodes of Priority One Empire live. So make sure you follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/PriorityOne and on YouTube at youtube.com/user/P1 network, which is all one word, then hit the enter key. You will regret missing another giveaway.
Finally, I would like to honor my Priority One Empire staff who insisted on doing all the hard labor for me, forcing them to make this show a success. And without the help from Lord Sir Cooks-a-Lot and PANDA Artists of Death, this week's war would have taken longer to win. And of course, you guys, my loyal subjects, because of my vision, none of this would have been possible. So until next week, long live the Empire.
Long live Emperor Summers.
Long live Emperor Summers. Long
live the Empire.